Hey Al. Hey, how about a little Thin Lizzy? Jailbreak. With just about everything Thin Lizzy did, I don't know if it literally is everything, but most things they tune down low, so your low E is there. I'm not sure if it's a full step down to D or not, but that's your low E for this one. And it starts like that on an E5, just goes. And then. So that starts with an E5, and then goes into an A, E, F sharp, and those are just fifth chords, and that's important for now. And then second fret on the low E. Now that's your inclination is going to be as the guitar player to go. And try to keep the beat with this. But if you listen, on the live versions they do that. And there's a lot of but on the studio one it's very disciplined. So you really have to stay focused on this hand and not be doing too much with it. Like I said, on stage they would sort of pump it up a little bit, so maybe that works for a bar gig. But so a bunch of these. And then tonight there's gonna be a jam. It's B minor. Although you don't hear the high. You hear it more as a B5, but it's a B minor, but you'll hear B5 mostly. Tonight there's gonna be a jailbreak. E5. Somewhere in this town. Tonight there's gonna be a jailbreak. And then into the next verse. So that's B minor, B5 to E5. Somewhere in this town, tonight there's gonna be a jailbreak. Alright, so that little lick before you get back into it. Because on this verse is a little bit different. It just goes. So that's A04 to D at 2. Nothing too complicated. And then on low E, 402. So go through another verse. I'm under my breath. Then it's gonna be a B5, B minor, B5 to E5. And then around A, just regular, it doesn't do that, just goes around F sharp minor. Tonight there's gonna be trouble. I'm gonna find myself in. This is back to your B and E. Tonight there's gonna be trouble. So the last one just went around. Right, the second time through it does the don't you be around. Right, it doesn't. I don't know how many of those, 4, 6, whatever it does. Then it goes breakout. Right, so we're right there. So let's go. gonna be a jailbreak. And then like for the breakout, that part. And then the sirens part. So it's pedaling on your E note, that's A at 7. And then the D string is just going to go. So the D string is just going to go 6, 7, 8, 9. So finger that however you want to finger it, but I actually have to change hand positions. In fact, that's a 5-minute thing, another 5-minute thing. Just sit there and do this. And then, when you're done with that 5 minutes, do this for 5 minutes on the A. You're doing exactly the same thing, except instead of pedaling on an E note, you're pedaling on an A, E string at the 5th fret. And it's on the A string that goes 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, so on the second half of that last one. You can hit it cleaner than I just did. But instead of doing it on the A and D strings, he does exactly the same run up, except instead of the D string, he's doing it on the G string for that one. And it ends on an E5. And then back. And it's going to end on. That's Chibs and sustain, baby. Good luck.